Hello everyone, my name is Dhruv Parmar. I'm an Android developer and I'm making Android application for almost 3 years now. I'm going to be your teacher throughout this class, and this class is about the fundamentals of Android development. Before starting Android application development, you need to have knowledge about certain things. There are tons of videos related to Android development on YouTube or any other platform like Udemy. But the main thing about Android is the basic, not just Android, about any other thing, whether you take web development or any other programming languages. If you don't know the basics of a particular area, you are weak at that area. So the main goal of this course, of this class, is to teach you the fundamentals, the basics of Android application development. So there are basically two ways to develop an Android application. One is native application development and second is hybrid application development. What is the difference? I will show you the key difference between them. In native development, you code a certain code, and as an output, the application you get as an output will run only on one platform. If you code for Android application, the output application will only run on Android devices. Whether in hybrid app development, you code for one application and output application will run on both Android and iOS devices. So this is the key difference between native app and hybrid app development. In native app development, we use Android Studio software, which is backed by Google itself. You know, Android is uh, owned by Google. So Android Studio is provided by Google, and it is developed by IntelliJ company and provided by Google to develop Android applications. Uh, and we use either Java or Kotlin language to develop application in Android Studio, right? On the other hand, if you choose hybrid application development, there are plenty of platforms where you can code your applications, but most famous are four. One is Flutter, and we use Dart language in Flutter, and Flutter is provided by Google itself. So there is a definite future in Flutter as well. Second is React Native, which is provided by Facebook, and we code in JavaScript. And third is Apache Cordova, which also use JavaScript, and the fourth is Ionic, which also use JavaScript. So what path we should choose? We should go with native or we should go with hybrid? See, I would uh, be honest with you. If you have a big company and uh, you can afford, then you should always choose native. And there are several reasons behind that as well, and we'll discuss about those further. And if you are a small developer and if you want to grow your business in both Android and iOS, then you should choose hybrid development, right? But there are some drawbacks of hybrid development as well. Although plenty of applications are built in hybrid, but the efficiency is far better when you choose native application development, which leads us to our next slide, which is advantages of using Android Studio to make Android applications. Performance. Performance is the key of any kind of application you develop. Whether you develop e-commerce application, dating application, photo sharing application, music player, any kind of application you take from Play Store, flawless performance is the key of any kind of application. If your application will continue crashing, there is no point of having that application on Play Store, right? you will have good interaction with every other devices that our app runs on when you use Android Studio. Android Studio provides better security and reliability. And the main thing, the most important thing, SDKs and build tools for developers. The Google is backing Android Studio and Google is providing support, and that is the reason why SDKs and tools are always up to date on Android Studio, right? And you will have full control over our application. That is the most, common thing, which is not the case in the hybrid application development. So these are some advantages, although there are many more than this, but these are main advantages. I haven't included any disadvantages because I don't see any. Yes, there is one certain advantage, that you cannot have an application which runs on iOS devices, right? When you want to develop an Android application, you cannot have output for iOS device. And similarly, if you want to develop an iOS application and you choose native environment, which is Swift language for iOS development, you will not have an output which will run on Android device in these cases. So that's why I always choose native development. Although you should have knowledge about the hybrid development as well, but once you have a proper knowledge how to develop an application in native, then only you get the hybrid environment knowledge, right? So what are the prerequisites of this course? You should know the basic language, basic Java language. In Android Studio, you can develop using two languages, either Java or Kotlin. Kotlin is relatively new, and Java is here from ages, right? And that's why I have chosen Java language before, because many of you who want to jump into the Android, there is a possibility that you know Java, but there is a less possibility that you know Kotlin, because Kotlin is very new language. It's here for 2 or 3 or maybe 4 years, right? So we are going to use Java in this course, and you should have basic knowledge of Java and the concept of OOP, right? Object Oriented Programming. And for the later part, when we'll see the web service, when we'll make our application to talk with the internet server, we'll use web services, right? And in that part, you will have to have knowledge, basic knowledge of MySQL database and the PHP language, because for backend services we'll use PHP language, which is the most easy language out there for any backend services, right? So, and the third and the most important thing is patience and practice. You cannot learn anything in one day, 1 week, or 1 month. You need to have patience, you need to have perseverance, you need to practice every day. You learn something on this course, you search that on Android developer website, you read some about that and you practice that, and that's how you learn Android development. Not just Android development, this should be the procedure to learn anything, right? You need to do practice makes man perfect. So you should have patience, you should be having patience, and you will be doing practice on a regular basis, right? And this is the list what we will learn in this course. You can pause the video and go through this, and if you think that I have missed something that you already know, then message me or comment below, that will make a video on that too, right, when the right time comes. So but For now, we are learning these 13 things. It is not just 13 things, it is a lot. It is the basic, it is the most important things in Android to learn, right? After you complete these certain things, if you practice them, you will be able to make your own applications with little to no help. So I'll also teach you how to teach yourself whenever an error occurs, what to do, how to handle that error, right? How to search for that error. You will learn everything in this course. So basically, you will learn basics of Android Studio fundamentals, and after completing this course or class, you will be able to make your own application with little to no help. So that's it for this video, and I hope you make through the end of the course, so you have all the knowledge that is required. So please be patient and stick to this, right? I'll see you in the next lecture.